What's up, people? This is what you need. You're watching my channel. Don't forget you can subscribe, you can share, you can donate. By Western Union or MoneyGram to my channel. We're going to talk some boxing. So, Vasily Lomachenko versus Luke Campbell. Lomachenko, he was interviewed by reporters, and he's talking about he wants the Gervonta Davis fight. But guess what? Gervonta Davis, he wants Tevin Farmer. He wants the Tevin Farmer fight. So this is very funny and very interesting. Of course, after they face Tevin Farmer, they're interested in facing Lomachenko next. That's at least what his coach was saying. So there is some possibility of that happening. But first of all, Lomachenko should focus on Luke Campbell. I'm going to tell you why. Luke Campbell is the guy directly in front of him. You don't ever overlook your opponent. Alright? Everybody giving Lomachenko praise and all that shit, but Luke Campbell ain't coming to lay down. He's coming to win. So he should keep his eye on his opponent in front of him, who is Luke Campbell. Here's a tip to Luke Campbell. It might be late, but nonetheless, I'm going to give him a tip. Luke Campbell, Lomachenko's good. He's the bag of goods and all that shit. But at the end of the day, he is limited by his range. He does not fight inside. He's not an in-fighter. And he does not fight outside. He's not an outboxer. So if you can keep a jab in his fucking face, keep that jab on point, keep your footwork on point, you'll win the fight easy. You just have to keep him, deny him from his preferred range. He's going to look for entry points. You have to deny him his preferred range. Now, if you ain't got no inside game, you better have a good jab and a very jab, an excellent jab, and you also need to have good footwork so that you're always facing Lomachenko. And here's a little tip. Lomachenko likes going weak side. So if you're a southpaw and you jab, he's going to try and go to the outside of your jab and around you. He's going to try and circle around. He'll do all this shit and go in many other different, but his goal and motive is to go weak side and get you. Alright? That's the tip. So you better have sharp pivot work. You said he was sparring 3 people. Hopefully that gets your pivot work in order. Sharp. You need to have short, sharp steps. You need to be quick and sharper than him if you can. Quicker than him if you can. With your shot selection, you should have no problems dealing with Lomachenko. You need to make sure and deny him weak side, which means you have to circle to his, let's see, he's a southpaw. To his left, your right. You got to circle that way. Alright? Because he's going to try to go to his right, your left. Okay? So that's his goal. Now, he's going to do all kinds of things, but when he's going to enter, he's going to come that way. That's where he wants to go. Because that's the place where he's safest. He's going to try and come down the center and then go right and then come back left. That's what he's going to try and do. So that's what you have to do. And you just have to keep him at range. You have to keep him at range for the whole entire fucking fight. And since Lomachenko, he's not known as a knockout artist, he needs to accumulate punishment on you to get you out of there. If you can keep him in front of you and at the end of your jab, you're guaranteed to win the fight. That's easier said than done because you need to have your footwork in order. You have to have quick feet, and you should be able to do what we call shuffling quite well. You'll also need defense. Hopefully you have defense, because I looked at you against a guy that beat you, and he got on the inside of you because he used the high guard and he got in there. Of course, that was before you did boxing better the second time around. Good precise footwork and stuff, but you need to have quicker feet than that. You can't be, Lomachenko got quick feet, so you have to have quick feet to handle his quick feet. You can't sleep on this dude. So that's the only way I see Luke Campbell beating Lomachenko. He's got to be super sharp and keep him at the end of his jab. And he's going to win. It's really that simple. But that's not as simple as it sounds. You got to jab off the pivot. You got to maintain distance. You got to be able to fight off the ropes and very well, which I had never seen you really do that very well. You got to have good defense. You're going to have to vary the ways in which once he comes within range, you have to have something in place to smother him or to actually light him up with a shot or something to keep him from going, and you have to deter him from going into range. So every time he probes to come inside, he probes to try and come inside, you need to deter him immediately with either a jab or a straight left. It doesn't matter if you're a power puncher or not. You need to light him up with something. Let him know if you're going to come in here, you're going to have to come through fire, because I'm not going to just let you come in here. I'm going to light you up, right? And you must be able to pump the double jab, triple jab. You must also be able to pump the double left, double, triple left. You must be able to do that, because even if he gets caught with one left, or he slips, or he snaps back from one left, you better have another left coming behind it, to make sure you tag him. So it's that kind of thing you need to do, and that stuff will definitely win you the fight. Sometimes you're going to be on the back foot while he's on the front foot. Make sure that you're pivoting. You're not going straight back, that you're always pivoting when you're circling. You're circling to his right. You're always circling to his right while you're circling out of there. All right? And you better have quick feet. If you don't have quick feet, you need to have short, quick steps. You ain't got quick feet and you got them long legs just moving like nah, he gonna get you, because he just time you. The other thing is, you can't just throw a jab. You have to throw it at irregular times, otherwise he's gonna time the jab, and then he's gonna get in on you. And he's gonna get low, and he's gonna get under, bob and weave, get under the jab, stuff like that. The nice thing about it is, when Loma's coming in, his head doesn't move, so you can hit him to the head, but mostly try to jab to the pit, try to jab to the body, wear him down. Try to get your jabs into the body as much as you can. So that's the tips to, because the thing about Lomachenko is he's limited by range. Like Manny Pacquiao, he's limited. He's very good at what he does, and he's very good at getting past a jab, but he's limited by range. And if you set him up good, you can clock him with the left hand, really nice, because as soon as he realizes he can't get in on the inside, he's going to get frustrated, and that's when he's going to make mistakes. That's what happened with Linares. That caught him. But, he can overwhelm you if you don't keep him in check. You got to keep him out of his preferred range. That's what Floyd did with Pacquiao. That's what you got to do. Of course, Floyd was an orthodox fighter. Pacquiao was an unorthodox, so it was a different kind of fight. But that's what you got to do with Lomachenko. Keep him in check. So, of course, most people are going with Lomachenko for the win, but I'm saying I think that he should not overlook Campbell. So we'll see. Campbell has been improving fight by fight. I don't know if he's going to be a tough challenge for Lomachenko, as people are saying. It depends on if he can execute what I just said. And that's not no easy thing to do. Okay? Because it involves a number of different things. But let's just see. You never know. We'll see. This is the year of upset, so you never know. Alright, guys. The other thing is, you can smother him on the inside, or you could infight him. If you're a good infighter, you get to the inside of Lomachenko and you beat his ass up on the inside. You rough him up and you beat him up on the inside. But he is a mid-range fighter. Alright? He ain't got no inside game. He ain't got no outboxing game. His thing is one particular range. Alright? Alright, guys. Have a good one.